Hello, everybody. I'm Jackie K. Cooper here with
Amber Howell.
and it is Tell All Tuesday.
It is.
And this is going to be a complete surprise to you.
Oh boy.
But I was thinking about topics, and I thought, everybody out there knows me. I've written 8 books. They know my life A to Z, etc. But they don't know your life.
Oh my God.
A to Z.
You want me to write a book?
No, I want you to tell us about Amber, because the one thing I know about you is you were a softball player.
I was a softball player. That was my life until I was 18.
When did that start?
When I was an infant. Until when I learned how to walk, Jackie, I was playing softball. I was playing softball and basketball. I was a gymnast. I played the piano for a little bit.
I didn't know you were a gymnast.
I was a gymnast. Yeah.
Did you do the balance beam?
The balance beam and the bars and back flips and front flips.
Where did you study all that stuff?
Here locally.
I did not know that.
Jackie, I was plugged into all kinds of different things until I landed on I just want to do softball. And that's what I did.
And what grade was that?
I did softball and basketball up until 8th grade. And then I just decided I was just going to be a softball girl and did softball.
Was this your mother's influence? Because she was a huge athlete.
She was an
I didn't
athlete.
know it, but my son tells me, everybody knew how great she was.
Yeah. And you know what? It's funny because if you ask her today, she'll tell you, I played ball. I played ball. And she had like all these offers for like college scholarships to huge schools like Florida and a few other like big universities. But she doesn't like to talk about it. I don't know why.
Why not?
I don't know. Ask her. She's watching. Ask her, Jackie.
Why won't you talk about it?
She won't even talk to me about it. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But she was very talented at basketball. She was very good. And so was her mother. So my grandmother, she was also very good at basketball.
Generational.
It's generational. 3 generations. And my sister is also a very talented athlete. So I'd say we come from a family of athletes.
But and this is said in the most positive way.
Mm-hmm.
But when I first met you, I thought, I bet she was a cheerleader.
I get that a lot. Somebody this week, Jackie, told me that I look like Barbie, which is a compliment. But
Certainly.
that just kind of goes hand in hand with like cheerleader vibes.
But don't you? There was a show. It may have been before your time, but it was about this girl cheerleader.
Mm-hmm.
And she was in danger, and the big slogan was "Save the Cheerleader."
It was a show?
Yeah, it was every week. That wasn't the title of it; it had some other title. But the cheerleader was. Everybody had superpowers, but I don't think the cheerleader did. She was.
I've never heard of that.
And the cheerleader was blonde and.
So me.
Like you.
Like me.
And so, but when you came in that first time, I thought, I bet she was a cheerleader.
I was not. Okay, let me take that back. I cheered when I was like in 1st grade. Because it went
What were you cheering for in 1st grade?
I was cheering for my school, because at the time I went to a private school. And so I cheered for the football team, it was the same school, because it was like a pre-K
What
through.
school were you going to?
Westfield.
Okay. I
for a
never
little
knew you went to Westfield.
Local private school here.
Yeah.
And so I was cheering for the high school football team. I think it would have been the middle or the high school team. So I did a little bit of cheering, did a little bit of dance. I was on a dance team.
What grade did you leave Westfield and go to public school?
I went to public school in 3rd grade. So my first day of 3rd grade was at a public school.
Okay. Because both of my boys went to Westfield.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's where my mom's jersey is retired.
Oh.
From basketball.
Jersey is retired.
Yeah.
Now, Allison, was that Perry High or
Westfield.
Westfield.
Mm-hmm.
Allison went to Westfield.
Yes.
My
And so did my grandmother. No, she didn't. She went to Perry. Just kidding. I lied.
But I remember
Getting in trouble for that.
my son Sean, my youngest. Westfield is not cheap.
No, it's not.
It was like it's 11th grade or 10th grade. He said, I think I want to go to public school. I said, great.
Did he graduate from public school?
No, he didn't go.
Oh, he stayed.
He just talked.
He just talked.
He just talked. He said, I think I'll go. And I'm thinking, why didn't you tell me this $20,000 sooner?
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah.
But
So, I was a private and public school girl.
you were hybrid.
I was hybrid. That's right. That's right. So what else do you want to know?
Why did you pick the college you picked?
Why did I pick the college I picked? I picked the college I picked because my mom went there. My mom went there and she liked it.
Softball, college.
I'm just really following in her footsteps.
Cody's middle name is Todd.
Yeah, that's, yeah. No, I think a ton of my high school friends went to Georgia College too. And as much as I wanted to...
Did you think about anywhere else?
I've applied a few other places. But I think I was like, it was very clear that I was meant to go to Georgia College. My best friends, my childhood best friends, my middle school best friends, my high school best friends, we kind of all just went there.
That whole entourage went to Georgia College?
Pretty much. My whole current friend group, most of us went to Georgia College. And about 3/4 of us were roommates. So, but we're lucky in that way. I think I got really lucky because I continued my education and into my adulthood with these friends that I've had forever. And so I never had to like make new friends as an adult, which can be challenging for some people. I stuck with the same people my whole life, which I think has been a huge blessing for me and all my other friends. So it's just a good core group of people. And I think that's why I went to Georgia College.
You have had, since I've known you, and that's been 4 years, the same group of friends.
Yeah. We're all, I think the best quality about everybody in our friend group is that everybody is intentional. So we all make time for each other. And we all invest in each other.
This from the lips, the voice of the girl who says, I don't have time.
I don't have time. But I try to make time. At least like once a month.
But you're intentional.
We do the supper club, you know.
And that's great.
So all of our boyfriends and husbands get together with us and we're all just fellowshipping over dinner. And
when did you decide that you were going to go into social media and all that?
I went into college as an undecided major. I didn't know what I wanted to do, and I didn't even know. I majored in communications, and now I'm getting my master's in emerging media. But at the time, I'm consistent. There's one thing about me, I'm consistent. At the time, I didn't know communications was an option. I thought maybe I wanted to do biology because that was like the one thing that I was like really good at in school.
Biology?
I was good at it. I don't know why. I was not good at math. I was not good at chemistry. I was not good at anything like that. But I was good at biology and I was good at English.
I was going to say, I would think you would be good at English because you write.
English and language arts, that kind of subject. But I went in undecided, and then I remember just going to an advisor and just kind of discussing my options. And at the time, I entered college in 2016, so the landscape of communications and digital media has evolved since then. It's been almost 10 years. But
no, you picked a winner.
I did. I think I picked a good one because communications is like vital to like all organizations these days, and it's
now everything
is absolutely
everything. It relates to everything.
Yep, you need a good strategic communication plan, and you need a good digital landscape for your brand.
Now, the summer that after you graduated, you were supposed to do an internship in Nashville.
Yes. Which also, funny, my mom moved to Nashville after college. I don't know why I'm following in her footsteps.
And then you came back.
And then I came back.
Perry,
and she came back.
And lives in Perry.
I'm just a carbon copy of her, I guess. I got a...
But how did you get that internship?
Well, I thought I wanted to work in the music industry.
Why?
I've always loved music. I've always loved the glitz and the glamour, kind of like you. I love the music industry. I love Hollywood. I love pop culture. I just love that, part of life. And I figured the easiest way to be a part of that was to be in the music industry in Nashville, because Nashville is kind of
the hub.
It's the hub. So I applied to Big Machine Records, and
I never heard of Big Machine Records.
That is the label that got Taylor Swift to the level of stardom that she is today.
Is that the one that she sued the guy?
She sued him.
What's his name?
Scooter Braun.
Yes.
And Scott Borchetta. Yeah.
Scooter Braun.
Yeah, those people.
Because he had the boy bands.
Yeah, and Justin Bieber.
Mm-hmm.
And so I
you applied.
I applied.
Hi, I'm Amber Garrett. Amber Garrett.
Amber Garrett, yes.
Hire me.
They had a website where I applied. I applied for the social media internship. I got it. And about 2 weeks later, I don't even think I had it. I had it barely 2 weeks. And then COVID happened. And they canceled the internship for the spring and the summer.
Door closes, door opens.
Yes. But at the time, Jackie, I did not see the other door opening. I was distraught.
I can imagine.
I could not believe it. I mean, that was my dream internship.
And it was coming true.
And it was coming true. And as quick as it came, it went away just as fast. And I was devastated. I was like, how am I ever going to find something as good as what I was about to do? And I always said I was never going to live in my hometown. I was going to go to LA or New York or Nashville. None of that happened. And I think looking back 5 years in the future, I'm glad that didn't happen because I visit all of these places that I love.
And all these other doors open.
Yes. I have a great job. I have a great side job. I have great friends, family, all the things. I think I'm set.
Yeah, you're young. But at my age, I look back and I think, oh, I wanted that so badly. I wanted that so badly. And then I think, but if that had happened, then this wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
And it's all been for the best.
And Jackie, if I went away, we would have never met each other.
Never.
This would have never been a thing.
Never been. All
I'm
right.
glad it is.
Before we get to 20 minutes, and you have to blink it for me. The other week, we went through the list of summer movies.
Yes.
And there were so few that you even had any interest in.
Yeah.
But one of them has now opened.
Okay, which one?
Snow White.
Oh, it's opened.
Yes. This is Tuesday. It opened last Friday.
Opened last Friday. I know what I'm doing this weekend.
Are you going to go see it?
I'm going to go see it. I need
I
to
wondered.
make an opinion. Yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah.
Are you going?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I'll see you there.
It's the reviews. I haven't seen it yet, so I'm going in with an open mind.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't know this. There is no prince.
Wonder if that's on purpose.
Yes,
they
have a character who's kind of like a Robin Hood, who is fighting the evil queen for the community, but he's not a prince.
I'm interested to see how that pans out.
I do too.
When are you gonna go see it?
I don't know.
Okay.
But I want to see it.
Yeah. Me too.
And they say they've added like 6 songs to it.
Okay.
And it already had Whistle While You Work and Hi Ho, and Someday they can't do that one. Someday My Prince Will Come because there's not a prince.
Yeah.
How about that?
Next week when we film, let's discuss Snow White.
We will discuss Snow White.
Okay. Deal.
Also, several weeks ago, I talked about Blake Clark, the comedian.
Okay.
And how he grew up in Macon, and I knew him, and he went out to California, and he was in a whole bunch of Adam Sandler movies, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And the other day, I was going through the internet, and it said, trailer for Happy Gilmore 2.
I heard they're making another one.
It'll be out in July.
I'll probably see that too.
And guess who's in it?
Him.
Blake Clark.
Go Blake.
I've already written to him and said, hey, I would really like to get
an interview
with Blake Clark. And they were like, said, it's a little early to come out till July.
Oh, please. You can never start press too early.
But anyway, I've got my foot in the door.
You got your foot in the door.
We'll see how it happens.
All right.
Okay?
My hopes are high.
Hopes are high. Well, that's been a tell-all Tuesday.
That was fun.
Yeah. It was.
I like talking about myself.
Learned a little bit more about you. But
exciting.
This has been Jackie K. Cooper with
Amber Howell.
And this has been Tell All Tuesday.